Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Let me just see now. I can't see the microphone moving. Can you guys hear us?
Just let us know.
You can hear us. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. I cannot tell you, we're trying to prepare, trying to make it all flow, as we like to.
We love technology. It's absolutely amazing.
So welcome to the Frequency Elevation Project.
We are super excited that you guys are here today, and we are super excited that we are sharing this knowledge, our wisdom, our excitement, our energy frequency, and this is what it is all about today. So
what I have, just to go into it, if you hadn't already noticed, there has been outages with banks, with shops, with everything that's like globally, like in the US, UK, Australia, New Zealand. Some people haven't even been able to get our emails. So replay is going to be so important today as we welcome everyone globally. So what we're going to do is we're going to get right into it, but I suppose you better introduce a little bit about us,
Well, we could do that, of course. This is Sam and Dean, and we have been married for a lovely 4 years now.
Happily.
Yeah.
It's been 4.
It has been 4 years now.
I can't even remember my life without him, so he's obviously making an impact in my life.
So yes, we have 6 children. Sam has 3, and I have 3, and they range from 8 to 24 or 25 now.
26.
No,
25.
Jacob.
So
we are the blended Brady bunch, the Aussie Brady bunch, as you could say. We do have 3 girls and 3 boys between us, so that's really amazing.
And I just I just can't even tell you what I was going to say because I thought, I don't know how much you guys know. So anyway, today what we're going to do, it is all about raising your frequency. It's to understand why, how. We're going to give you some really good tangible tools. It's going to be a bit that if you've got pen and paper, you can write things down.
That's right. I take photos as well of what we have up on these slides as well.
Absolutely. And, you know, all the things that we're going to talk through, I'm going to send you a follow-up email with templates.
Yes.
So if you are like, want to be in it and feel it and not want to write all the things, we've got you covered. We're going to send an email following that. We're also going to do a beautiful Goddess Isis car healing session. We're going to finish with that, okay?
Going to be profound.
The next slide will show you the process that we're going to go through. Now, you're going to have questions come up. You're going to maybe be triggered, and that's okay because I want to reiterate, wherever you are right now in this world, in this lifetime, however you feel, the challenges, the stress, the roller coaster ride, first of all, we all do. It doesn't matter how enlightened.
We all go through it.
And I'm going to share a little bit about the why of that.
Yep.
But you are perfectly where you are and where you're supposed to be.
You are a unique being. We all are. And we're here to help you right now.
We are. And it's about self-love, of understanding where you are now and being curious and stepping into courage to find out more. And this is what it's about. So if you are sitting there watching going, holy shit balls, I don't understand what she's actually saying, that is okay. You are perfectly where you are right now. So I hope you've got that clear. So these are the things that we are going to discuss. Now, as I said before, if you have questions that come up, just write them down, because at the end, we're going to have Q&A, but you might find that we answer some of your questions as you go through. So we're going to be discussing what is 3D, what is 5D, frequencies, which is everything, because everything is frequency.
That's right.
I'm going to help you with your belief system. Dean's going to give you number frequencies. You can see some tools.
Tangible tools, yes. And, you know, of course, the ISIS car frequency that Sam's going to do at the end. So we are super excited, and we are so grateful that you guys are taking the time out in your morning here in Australia, but wherever you are watching from as well, the time just on the replay or anything like that, listening to us, send us gratitude, send us energy as we send that back to you as well.
I know one of our biggest, and I think the mission is what I was trying to share before I got a bit of stage fright, is that, because, you know, it's like people feeling my energy. Is our mission is really to support and educate and create a global ripple effect. Can you hear Cosmo? He wants to go outside. Of course he does right now. Yeah, cat, not kids, because, you know, we don't keep our kids trapped inside, though sometimes it sort of feels like we should. It is a cat. But our mission is to really help support people raise their frequency so they can live the most abundant life in this distracted, sometimes people will say crazy world that we live in. I want to say it's not crazy. It is evolving beautifully, but we'll go into that.
Yes, definitely. I'd just like to say as well that, what, you want me to go to the next one?
I was like doing codes underneath. Can you see, put a thumbs up, can you see yes, yeah. I love it, yeah. Lisa. So we're going to give a backbone about frequencies, because I don't know, one of the biggest questions we get is, what is frequency? I think one of my beautiful followers on Facebook, no, Instagram, said to me, is frequency like, you know, when you get an electric shock or the defibrillator and you're like, you know, electricity. And everything is energy. But I would love Dean to share a little bit about Well, maybe we'll talk about the 3D matrix and the
Yeah,
frequency.
you bring that forth first. Or you want me to?
You can. Okay. See, we don't have a lot of notes because we just drop in the information we need, and we want to keep it tight because each topic we could go down the rabbit hole and talk
There
about.
is so much information that we can share with you guys, but we wanted to keep it short and brief just so you guys can get a little bit of what we go through and what we believe in, our frequency that we are putting out into this universe. So let's jump into this lovely cone that we have. Like, let me know in the comments or in the chat there, or give us a thumbs up or anything like that. Have you seen this scale, the cone, the frequencies, like
No.
template, anything like that? You have seen it, Lisa? Yes. So for us and what we see right here, like this is about us raising our frequencies, and what we want to be frequently at is at the frequency of love and above. But really, what we go through in this 3D realm, we have a lot of belief systems, programs that we have gone through, that we have grown up with, what we have been just said from the day dot that we are born, that there is so much fear, and we've got to grieve, there's shame, this lower vibrational frequency that we are so embedded into because of the programs is this 3D matrix that we are in.
That's right.
There is so much that goes on.
And so I love what you've shared, Dean, because that really draws into what I wanted to share about the 3D matrix. So the 3D matrix, if you didn't already know, it's a dimension. We're talking about dimensions. And our Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, is gridded predominantly and we're moving out of it, the 3D density. Now, what that means is that if you think about the 3D matrix, it has been made of systems and programs, schooling, like even the rules and regulations and all the things, like even the fact of, okay, we're born into this world, we have 2.5 kids. We're told that we need to have higher education to achieve. There's a hierarchy of success, that we exchange time for money, and that all the things. Did you know that fear is actually, you hear fear is an illusion, but it actually doesn't exist. It is an official program that was placed on this planet within humanity eons ago. To keep us small. So the 3D matrix keeps us distracted from our internal selves. It has taught us to seek external validation before we make decisions, but we need to be on the hamster wheel to go through life's skills to be able to move through. Now think about the video game, or the is it a video game, Sims?
Yes, the video game Sims. Yep.
What's the other one we were talking about?
Free Guy, the movie.
No, the game.
Minecraft.
Minecraft, and where you create your world.
Yeah.
Think about when those that are in my era growing up and watching the Truman Show. Yeah. Later, Free Guy, Big Brother. All that gives the indication that we're in a world that is organized, and organized chaos. So we keep playing small, and I say chaos.
I like that point as well that you said, organized chaos, saying that there is something out there, like the collective of energies, that there is things that are projecting that fear onto us continuously to keep us at that low vibration, that lower frequency.
And I know for some of you that might be big to hear, but if you are just hearing this news, this belief first time, thank you, you are welcome, but it's not fear-based. This should trigger curiosity, because remember what we said, wherever you are right now is perfect. We're all starting to awaken, open our eyes and see all the things, right? So disclosure is coming. You know, the veil is thinning with the 3D matrix. And when you look on the cone, if we relate it back into this cone and you look at the words, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, shame, even desire, anger. They're 3D density programs that is placed in this planet to keep us here. So right now, and this is really exciting, we're sort of moving into the 4-dimension bridge. Now, the 4-dimension bridge is you need courage to step out of the matrix and start to question society. And this is where a lot of us are at. A lot of us are feeling like, what was vaccinations? What were the, I'm not even going to go into the conspiracies because your belief system is yours and there's no right or wrong. Believe me, there's no right or wrong. This is just an awareness.
I love conspiracies. I absolutely love them. I go down the rabbit hole of conspiracies. There's so much out there and I actually thrive on it because it's really amazing. It really is.
So this is good. See how Dean and I work. He goes down the rabbit hole. I focus on gratitude, love, long as everything flows. Don't you knock me with your negative shit. You know, I don't want to hear it.
What? I don't do that. No?
Yeah, you do that. No, but I mean, you like the conspiracy.
Yes, I do. So
I think we live in one. So it's like I'm living it every day.
we are living in the truth.
So we go into the 4D, which we're breaching right now, and then we jump into 5D, which is love, joy, peace, enlightenment.
All I want to say as well that Mother Earth is going through the same frequency. She is raising hers with us, or we are going with her, I should say, and we collectively want to be raising our frequency. And when we are doing this self-love, this frequency of love, joy, peace, and enlightenment, like when we are feeling that for ourselves, that self-love, we are not only just raising our own frequency, we are raising our children's, we are raising our ancestors, we are raising so much more collectively, that this is why we are all in this together and why we want to help you guys to really be at that frequency that you can be for as long as possible. Now, I'll say it like a tuning of the radio. Your body is a frequency. You are putting it out there and you want to tune yourself to that love frequency. And by doing this is by doing certain things that we share, like dancing, having gratitude, being, just self-love, doing things for yourself. So these sorts of things, we want to be up there because we are all in this together.
I love that. And we are trying to implement unity throughout this planet. And even though, like if we talk into the 5-dimension, 5D, that's raising into the love frequency. That's where joy, flow, gratitude. And you feel these things, you know what it feels like, those that are parents and they hold their baby for the first time and they thought they loved, and then they held their baby and your heart cracks open. Watch a movie and the heart cracks open when you see the little baby changing its nappy for the first time and you start crying. You're the little baby. I've got 6, but I don't need no more babies. But I'm talking about the love frequency. It might be a puppy dog. We are cat people. We have 3 cats and, all the things, whatever it takes to trigger, you are fluctuating in and out of these dimensions. Now, where we are on this planet as beings, we are transitioning into 5D. Some people are really embedded in the 3D matrix. We call them, what do they, not MP3s, they're like the zombies that are just walking around playing their role, and others are awakening. So wherever you are on this grid, I want Dean to quickly share the numbers and what that means, and then we can go into a bit of some interactive stuff.
So that's what I was just saying before. It's about tuning your own frequency. So that is a vibrational frequency. It's like the hertz that you would get from sound, what you get from music, that you can play your music in 432 hertz. So that's the vibration that is going on, that you are at when you're at desire or grief or guilt or anything like that. You are at that frequency and it's quite dense, quite, low, really low vibration. So when you are at that, that's when you want to start tuning yourself to that frequency of courage, like being on here, for us to have the courage to be on here, to share this knowledge and wisdom. We're vibrating, where we start to, like, everything is vibration, everything is frequency, everything is information, everything is energy. So when we are seeing that graph and the numbers that represents what it is, the number is representing at us as a hertz, as a frequency at that word. So then when we are tuning ourselves into that love frequency, not only do you want to have that self-love, that you vibrating, you want to see everything as love. You want to see people, no matter what is going on in their world, and you see someone and what's going on, we really want them, or you, to be at that love.
So what I'm going to do is, like, I can feel the questions of how do we get to that frequency when we're feeling crappy? And we have frequency with the amount of the right hertz, which you can Google and you can YouTube it and listen to it, especially at nighttime when we are recalibrating from living on this planet. This is where our body rests and recovers. I'm going to just give you an example of sounds of the 5D. And this, I don't know if you can hear.
Can you hear? Yes. Go up a bit more.
It's bringing us into a high frequency. It's going through our cells, through our DNA. It's enlightening us. I'm getting shivers.
So these sorts of frequencies are really good for you to listen to when you're meditating, when you're going to sleep. It's going to vibrate out in your aura, in your room, in your home, and it's raising your own frequency collectively.
So if you need any help with finding that and clarity, please, we're open.
Mm-hmm.
So you can email us, you can message us, you can find us on our socials. We're here to serve. So when we say, like, reach out, okay, because that's what that means. And this is one tool, is music. And you can listen to it. Like, I put my headphones on, making school lunches. The kids are yapping away, having their own moment, and I'm listening to it. But by me listening to it, I'm vibrating at a different frequency, and it ripples. So you being here, it ripples, us rippling into you. And this is the biggest purpose of getting into a higher frequency as much as possible. Not only your life gets abundant, Mother Earth reacts, everyone around you. When they say happy wife, happy life, well, if you are the person, the parent, the partner, and you are pointing your finger elsewhere, you get yourself and your shit together and raise your frequency. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, everything is really cool around you. So it's so important to take back that responsibility. All right, let's continue.
I've got to say, don't you just love that program? Happy wife, happy life.
I know, another program. How many sayings have we taken on, babe? All right, let's go to some tools.
Yes, let's go to.
You can I'll get you to move my camera so I can see it. We're going to talk about beliefs, because the reason why you are where you are because of the belief systems that you have taken on. Mm-hmm. You can go and read on the screen, take a screenshot of my daily routine. Dean and I used to be the couple that would have courage rituals. We would blast out scripts in the morning. When we have, and we still do, have a cold shower. We would, you know, do the things that we could when we first woke up, so we could be in the highest possible frequency, so it flowed with that throughout your day.
And that is the best key right there. For when you do wake up, you are at that frequency that you want to start having those divine thoughts about yourself, that self-love frequency that you want to be at, and be in gratitude for what is going on, that you are waking up in a bed, under a roof, anything that you can be grateful for right then and there. That will start your frequency of the day. It
does. And do you know what? Our mental bodies reset into default every 2 hours. So think about, oh, but I wake up and I do all the things. I affirm and I'm all peaches and cream. And then suddenly I'm driving somewhere and the asshole nearly hits me and road rage happens. But I'm all peace among being.
Yep, that love.
It's like we reset every 2 hours. I have an alarm on my phone every 2 hours. We change it. But at the moment, it's, we won't go into it. I am wonderful. I am great. I am grateful.
Yep.
Whatever you want. There's so many tools. But today, I want you to see, and now our daily routine is a lot more simpler because we are used to feeling in that 5D, so we can flip ourselves with a thought instant. So what I'm saying, it's practice. And if you can devote anything into your life, if you think you're lacking money because you need to learn to feel safe regardless of the amount of money that's in your bank account, Dean and I are in that space. We can show you the way on a deeper level. But any things that you're in a lack, we can then flip it so you can grow to feel better and safe and actually walk around this world going, I'm not triggered, I feel great, and this is the purpose to get to. But if you work on your inner work, everything in your life's going to evolve. So I want you to get a T ledger. If you have a pen and paper, a T ledger like so. I don't know if you can see this whiteboard. So I'm going to write dis and then in, out. So that's what it's going to look like. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but if not, on the screen, it's got belief rewire process. And because if you think about your beliefs and you've been told things and you've taken them on as your own, like seriously, how many times, so I've been to the doctor, the lights aren't on, baby. You've been to the doctor and the doctor tells you something and you believe it, and whether your body is actually having that experience that the doctor said, you end up having that experience. One of the classic things I say to my children is if they get unwell, go, Mom, I'm so sick, you're going to catch it. Our belief is we don't get sick. Things aren't contagious unless you believe they're contagious. And if you set your mind up into a situation that you know that they're going through in a process, that their body is upgrading, that they are purging, that life becomes better and you can be that strong parent because you don't believe you get sick. And then my kids go, gosh, you never get sick, even when they think they have gastro. So the power of beliefs is really, really strong, and it will be the core to helping you raise your frequency. Because again, it's no use you guys going, but I do all the things, I affirm, I listen to music, but in your head going, geez, if I don't get paid today, I'm not going to be able to pay my rent. And if I don't work my business so hard, I'm not going to blah, 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 right? So when we think about this T ledger, and I want you to do it and you can evolve from it every day, you can send it to us later, is the step one. Once you've created your T ledger, one side you want to put disempowering beliefs, something that sticks in your head that is like controlling your thoughts. And these are all private and vulnerable. And the more deeper you get, the more powerful the results. And then on the other side, you want to flip it to empowering. So let's give you, I'll give you a couple of examples, and then I want to leave that with you because I think if you can spend some time and do this, it's going to be so profound.
So profound.
So an example of a disempowering belief, because of the light, I don't think you're going to see the whiteboard. I'm going to talk it. So on the disempowering belief side, you might think this belief, I'm never going to create financial success. And that can be a lot to a lot of people, but it's in your core and you're feeling, oh, yep. Never going to, but I work so hard, I work so hard, I work so hard, I never receive. Another disempowering belief, I never win. Well, can I just say, whatever you think and say, you're going to get validation from the universe for that. The universe, God, self, God, whatever you want to, your belief system is, doesn't discern from positive or negative. So your thought processes define your reality. So in your private thoughts, if you are going, I'm going to do Tats Lotto every week, but inside you're going, I never win. What's going to happen? You're never going to win because you're going to get validated that experience as your answer, right? So it's about those quality questions you ask yourself. Okay, so I'm never going to create financial success. So the empowering, the opposite would be, I am financially abundant and create success in a fun and easy way. Now, if you don't ever say that disempowering belief again, you're amazing. But if you want to flip it, you want to start You know, you could have it on your phone, you could have it on your mirror, you know, write with chalk on your mirror and keep saying, I am is the most important, financially abundant, and creating success is fun and easy. So the other thing with winning, I always win things. You can say things like, nothing ever works out for me, and you're disempowering, and then go, everything always works out for me. So what you're going to end up, and I'm going to show you, is a list. One side you're disempowering, and then you're going to flip it to an empowering I am statement. Okay. So now what? You've got it all down, and it's going to change because more things in your mind are going to dominate and come forward. So as it changes and evolves, you change it. But the more you do this, one thing, your world will change accordingly because you're changing the way you think. So your reality starts to look different. I have got, and I'm going to send this template of some emotive music to listen to, and you could be reading out your statements when you wake in the morning. Things like, I give incredible value and my audience loves my shit. Because, you know, we all have our things, you know, I'm fucking awesome, whatever it is. But I do say things like everything always works out for us. Before I met Dean and before I knew the deeper power of these belief systems and thought processes, I was going, I am meeting my divine union husband, and I would dream about, and oh, look what I created. In there, a piece of work. I'm so grateful for you, baby.
Yeah.
And I just like go, I created that.
You built it in their mind.
So, you know, you work through it. You listen to emotive music. When I say emotive, something that triggers your heart, triggers emotion. It can be the frequency music that we suggested. I'm going to give you an example of music I play, and you're going to belt it out. Do you know what we love? Going to the beach, listening to music. I am powerful. I am financially successful. I am a millionaire. I am. And you just are reprogramming your beliefs.
Yeah, I love doing this in the car. So when I'm driving, I say my powerful beliefs. I say what I am out while I'm driving and listening to music.
I know, and I think music is a real key because it influences mood. You know, you're attracted to music when you're low, when you're high, when you want to sleep, when you want to dance. And if you utilize this tool in the way to raise your frequency continuously, you are going to thrive. So I'm going to send you 2 other templates to help you with a gratitude blitz and a self-concept. Now, gratitude blitz is what it is. It's a blitz of just saying everything in your life that is grateful. And at the start, you might just go, I'm grateful for my TV, grateful for my bed. But then you can say that, but we want to trigger the heart, because when your heart is activated, that's when you create the higher frequency.
Right.
That's when it ripples, and that's when it starts to change. So it's not about just verbally saying something. It's about creating a heart dump. And how do we do it if you can't do it naturally? Is music. So I'm going to send you a template with that, and also self-concept. So you're going to have it. So that is really, really great. And I want to share, Dean's going to share a bit about 2 other tools that are going to also you can incorporate in your daily life. They won't be able to see if you put that over there. Yeah.
Well, if you want to take a quick photo of just that luminous square there, if you want. Let's see.
Yeah, and then you can see it. Okay, so here we'll go through. These are 2 tools that Dean uses, and you want to share the number?
I'll share the number frequencies as well. So this luminous square is a very simple but powerful tool. If you can just look at it in the way that when you activate this, you say luminous square activate. What's it going to do? You can draw it like this, luminous square activate. And what you want to do is you want to program this luminous square. So what you can read there on the description there is that if you at a lower vibration, or if there's things that are in your world that you want to raise the frequency on, or if you want to transform that energy, because everything is energy, and what we do is we just transform it to be at a higher frequency. And So there,
Well,
oh, your son-in-law's coming up. So,
okay.
okay. So anyways, distract the squirrel just happened. So anyways, so this luminous square is very powerful. I use this all the time for like our foods, for our protection of our car, for the protection of our food, for the protection of our children. You know, so the luminous square, when you program it, it's programmed to be at the frequency that you are programming it at. So when you activate it, you go activate luminous square. You draw just the luminous square. The arrows is what the frequency is changing. It's removing the negative and adding the positive. It's so abundantly free on this. I absolutely love this. I protect our car when we go and park. I put it over Luminous Square. Our car is protected. When I'm driving Luminous Square, our car is protected from any incident, theft, anything like that. We want to put.
This is a good one to take a picture of.
Yes. Also adding like just the word love. You know, you put that frequency in. I put number frequencies, as you can see there, there is a number frequency that I'll put into it. It's 28455 which is the frequency of harmony. But I do have other frequencies as well, as this beautiful sunlight comes in this morning. It's absolutely amazing. But these number frequencies are from Grigory Grabavoy. Now, if you don't know him, I will send you with our email his name, and you can look it up. You can look up these number frequencies on Pinterest and everything like that. Just look up Grigory Grabavoy, it'll come up as well. So the number frequency, if you didn't know that we started this Zoom at 808. 808. Now I just want to say 0 is the number, not O. Okay. 808. Okay. Or nil. 808. It's not. Yeah. Anyways, 808. It's the number frequency for money magnet. As you would see, if you do follow us on Instagram, our names is Dean.Harlow or Sam.Harlow 808. We want to be at a frequency of attracting money to us. So being a money magnet is very powerful. 741 is instant results.
I want to write that down.
Immediate results. We will send it in the email as well, but 741, instant results. If you want instant results, have that frequency with you. You want to say it to yourself, put it into the luminous square. Say it to yourself. These number frequencies are very powerful. So I absolutely love this. The Wi-Fi stuff, our devices, putting on, reducing the Wi-Fi, the radiation that is coming out from this device. If you put this luminous square on, you want to, it's like pushing the Wi-Fi or the radiation back into the laptop, back into the phone. And when you're putting it in there, it doesn't come out like it would if you have some sort of device that you'll be able to check it. So, but these sorts of things, this luminous square, you can use it for anything. All you need to do is activate it, put the square in and program it, okay, with that divine energies.
So if you have questions, let us know and we can share them at the end. Yes. Now, the next tool, it took me a while. You can screenshot that and utilize it. I think it's really cool. Yep. So the next screen is a really, really powerful. Now, if you want to just go, you can minimize us, baby, like that. For this one, the double cone vacuum. Now, this is something, Dean, you can see the method.
Yeah.
And we can just quickly share like what.
Okay, so for what Sam was saying with your belief systems, for what Sam's saying with information that we say to ourselves, anything like that, or at a lower vibration, what this double cone does is you imagine this cone in front of you, above you, over your home, over the world, and you want to see the information, the energy of the negative, of the disempowering beliefs, things like that to go into that cone. And when it goes into that cone, it's going to be purified with that 8 beautiful eternity symbol, and it's going to light up as silver, and then it's going to come out into the universe as its divine energy that you put out. It's going to be the opposite, but the most intense of what it is coming out. So if you are in fear or anything like that, you put it through and it's going to come out with love and divine and harmony. So this powerful tool is so amazing. Put number frequencies, saying anything to it, like it's going to amplify what you say. If you visualize this, put it in. purify it, and come out the other side.
And do you know what? You can see with the tea ledger that we talked on before, and we wrote words, right? We wrote words of disempowering beliefs, and then we flipped it for our thought process. Now, this double cone vacuum is energetic. So imagine if you're working on your disempowering beliefs with the tea ledger, and then you're visualizing through this method, you're going to get powerful results. Now, it's not something you just do one off. I would incorporate it, even if it's like every couple of days. You can do it a few times in one day. So there's some tools. Now, we could go so much deeper, but
very simple. They're very simple tools,
yeah.
But everything is mind. Everything is imagination. Whatever you create comes from the mind. So if you want to create something that is going to be pure and loving and kind and everything like that, it's coming from that mindset of yours. And you want to see that going through those double cones and coming out on the other side with divine energy. It's very simple, but very, very powerful. You can use this over anything that you desire.
I love it.
Anything that you want. You just want to imagine.
Isn't he flipping awesome?
You just want to imagine that energy going in and purifying.
I love that. Now we've got a whole, and I wanted to say with the number of frequencies that Dean is sharing, and if your mind is boggling, before we're about to go into a beautiful healing session. So this is all the mental visual stuff. We're going to go and take a step down into beauty. But with these number frequencies, it's like doing affirmations, but except they're sequences of numbers that when said in the sequence, they project an energy vibration and shift of frequency, not only with us, but our environment. So as Dean said, 808, that is money magnet. So by me going 808, 808, I am creating an energetic field of a money magnet. Thank you very much. I receive. You know, it's like, so he has got like 12 number frequencies that he said, like, can you, because I know what we need to say just before we cut. Oh, yeah, sorry. You want to say you've got.
Oh, no. Do you?
I was going to say you do the grounding with gratitude.
Yeah, see, I was getting her frequency right there. Wanted me to say that.
We are so aligned, it's ridiculous.
So grounding with gratitude, it's very good to whenever you are feeling, you know, things are going a bit crazy and you really want to ground yourself with Mother Earth. It's like being on Mother Earth with your bare feet, you know, that changes your frequency, it reduces the EMFs coming from your bone, everything like that. If you ground yourself each and every day, being in nature, be down the beach, feet grounded on her, she will help you to heal. But grounding yourself with gratitude with this number frequency, which is
write this down.
6. So it's all collectively like together as well. It's
you
not
need to write it on their box.
Okay.
Oh, you have.
I have it is there.
Yeah.
So it's 687 855 68427. 687 855 68427. 687 855 68427. Okay, so I have remembered so many number frequencies because I've said them so many times when I'm driving, when you're out, you just have it going through your mind and you have that channel, that frequency going through. But when you are 687 855 68427, you are grounding yourself with gratitude. So you are grounding with Mother Earth and you are gratitude. You have that grateful energy that you are grounded right now. You have that gratitude energy that you at this frequency of love. Yeah, you are.
Okay, it's I see
687 855 68427.
But you know, him saying it, he's feeling grounded with gratitude, but he's also transferring and creating a ripple effect to his environment. So to you guys as well. And that is the power of raising your frequency and lifting it up because it's serving a purpose collectively. And it brings more unity because the 3D brings separate. It keeps you distracted from yourself. And these are just all tools that we're sharing. So now I want to do a bit of an intro into my everything. And I don't.
This is why you guys are here, really.
Is it really?
You want to see this?
Yeah, just.
This is right. This is why you lovely beings have come because of this frequency, this healing that you are going to feel, you're going to receive.
And
I have received it, and I love it.
you receive it a lot. Now, I am absolutely obsessed. This is Goddess Isis, with all things Egypt. She's been a part of my life all my life, but it's got stronger, especially this year. She's around in our home. We have unks everywhere. And I'm going to tell you a little bit why before we get into this session, because I want you to start, having the intention to receive. Now, I was initiated into the Goddess Isis Priestess path lineage. So that means that I'm in her family, and whether you want to, well, I'm in her lineage, okay?
Yes.
So just it's flipping the most honorable, humble thing that I've ever done. Now, Goddess Isis uses me as a 3D dimensional vessel. So I'm not actually giving you a healing. And that is big, because people think, oh my gosh, this is a healing. This is a 5D most light that you can receive, a frequency. So it really helps beings transition from the 3D, 4D to 5D, feeling that transmission. And it's not like you're going, it's beautiful. It's like you're going to be receiving it directly from Isis, and she'll bring her energies in, and it's not structured. You just sit and receive. Okay. So there's two things that I do. I am a certified Isis car practitioner. So this means that I've had all the initiations and the processes to support you guys, okay, to be able to receive this. There's two types of sessions that I personally do. It's the frequency transmission, and this is what we're going to do today. And I've already spoken to Isis. I'm like, want to keep it to about 10 minutes, but I am the vessel, and it is up to what she feels. And the beauty of this is I can give it to you guys. Her energies transmute, but those that are watching the replay, which I think we've got about 80 people registered and beyond, that it's just going to be as potent whether you're watching the replay. So even if you're here live, which I'm so grateful, you can re-watch this and fast forward and experience this at any moment of your life multiple times, and it will do what you need in your physical body, in your etheric body at this moment, and it is divine. So if we go to the next slide, babe.
Sure.
I'm going to leave it on this slide. While I need to do a little bit of pre-session prep, but I want to give you guys a bit more information to understand what to expect. Yeah. So I'm leaving this slide up because you can understand a little bit about the car frequency. But those that are energy healers like myself, I'm also, and Dean, sorry. Dean does, what's that, Suku Curry Mama?
Suku Mahi Kari.
I'm so bad, I don't mean to do.
Suku Mahi Kari.
Is light, is it?
Yes, it is giving light.
Giving light, so energy frequency to help your body heal. I'm a Reiki master teacher. Now, we're going to be looking at car frequency. Now, you can look that up as well. So we have levels of frequency like we do dimensions. And your car body, your car frequency is actually the highest that we can receive on this planet. It goes above Seishim, if you know that, Dean's light, the Reiki, it is higher. It is more potent, but more supportive and beautiful. So you're not going to have a healing crisis or anything like that. It's a frequency transmission.
Yep.
When I go into it, and I will inform you, it's going to be silent. And you just need to hold the space of intention of receiving. Now, through this process, you might receive information like images, flashbacks of time that you've been alive or in other dimensions or past lives or all the things, because we're multi-dimensional beings. You might see colors, you might have nothing, you might feel nothing, and that is totally fine. There's no right way. You might have body sensations, you might have words come to you. Whatever it is unique to you. But you just need to hold the intention of receiving. Now, we can do a bit of a share afterwards if you want, but it is personal, and you can private message me afterwards if you need some clarity. As I said, I'm here for you, and I'm the conduit. I'm the 3D vessel. So you'll be sitting there, and then I will then guide you out. So just while I sit and prepare, I'm going to play some beautiful music. You can read the play. I will get Hannah, sorry, to mute. You can mute her. Thank you, my darling husband.
Didn't even know that was on mute, so.
I'm going to just sit and connect and invite Isis into my space, and I'm going to listen to see if she has anything she wants me to share before this transmission. So you guys, while I'm doing it, it's a bit of a break if you like to light a candle or incense or none of that. Just sit in a chair. You can turn your screen off. You can lie in your bed. You can move, whatever. You're going to have a couple of minutes. And
yes.
okay. So I'm just going to I'll keep my, you can watch what I'm doing. I'm just going to turn on some music. Are you all right, baby?
Yeah. I'm all good. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. We are so grateful that you guys are here.
Okay, I have to have quiet. I don't know. He just got to say so much. I didn't tell you before. I just need to quiet.
Right. Okay. I'll go and unmute us for a minute. You got to play music.
Yes, it's okay. So I'm going to play music and connect. So you can either sit down, baby. We needed to talk about this. You can either sit down and join me, or you can film.
Okay.
It is totally up to you. Isis, Divine Mother, I call you forth now to please be present in this space with me. Ask you to clear any detrimental energies from myself and this space, so I may become to conduct optimal healing. Goddess Isis, I ask you to open my channel to you so I may receive and transmit your car energies to everyone on this Zoom call today and everyone watching this replay, including my husband, Dean, for those that accept and are waiting to receive this frequency. Okay, I'm going to begin this session. Goddess Isis is here with us. I just want you to take a few deep breaths and just relax into your body and just sit and receive. She is working through me and just wants everyone that is present here to understand that there can be no harm, that this is a beautiful process for you to feel safe in your physical vessel, because you too are a soul in a physical vessel and chose to be here on this time, on this planet, at this moment. And everything that you are going through is setting you up for your next phase. So just know that you have a purpose just by you being you. Okay, let's go. Aset ka Ankh. Aset ka Ankh. Aset ka Ankh. I will not talk now. Isis, thank you, everyone. God, Goddess Isis, to cut the cords between me and everyone on this live and on the replay. Clear any energy that I have that's not mine. Pull back my energy. Thank you, Goddess Isis. Higher self, ground my energy now. So you can start coming back now into your space. Start by wiggling your toes, slowing your breath and noticing what's going on around you. If you want to sit in a moment, just sort of, yeah, just come back. Oh my goodness.
687 855 68427. 687 855 68427. 687 855 68427. Feel that you are grounded. See you are connected with Mother Earth. And you are grounding yourself so divinely with that frequency that you just received. And you are projecting that gratitude frequency out to the world, to the universe, for receiving that beautiful frequency transmission.
Now, if you want to share anything in the comments, or if you feel you want to share and unmute, you can let me know. Do you feel like it? I have any questions with that? Hang on. What are you doing, baby?
I can share.
Yeah, Lisa. Thank you.
Hi. First of all, thank you. That was extremely powerful. So thank you very much for that. I had so much coming through that I think I visited like every freaking past life I've ever had, like very quickly. I was like, whoa, slow down. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of it. I could feel everything that you were sending in my body. Yeah, it was just, I just want to say thank you. It was super powerful. And again, like there's so many things that I'm currently unlocking and going through, and my gifts and all of those sort of things that it's I'm trying to slow the information I'm getting, because I get it through my head to come down.
Yep.
But I did actually meet her. So where my spirits guide meet is this little section, and it's like a half like like in the desert, kind of the stone area, and one of my spirit guides is Venus. And so she's very powerful, very strong, right? And so like she kind of like brought me there, and then I met Isis, and she just sat there and was just like so kind and bubbly, and and that's how it started. And then it was so I think she was sort of kind of like, hold on. And then that's when I could see like almost all past lives I've been through. It was like boom, 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 and so it was really fast. And very powerful. So thank you, because I could already start to feel it before you started. I could feel your energy, and I could feel it coming. So I was doing some of the grounding work before. But thank you for your gifts. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I love everything that you are going through, and I'd love you to even write that down and even be more aware of your dreams, that things are coming, because it is so beautiful that Goddess Isis showed up, and she does in a lot of these transmissions, because her energy is mothering, and she's like mothering, priestesses and priests and all throughout, igniting everyone through this earth to ignite your divine feminine, because you're receiving masculine stuff, and now we want to bring them together. And so I'm just getting lots of shimmers with you. I
She went
feel
like this to me, so that makes sense that you said she went and put her hands right here on me. And then that's when so that makes total sense that you said she was mothering, because she just went like this. And then it was almost as if she, in that way, pulled me out of my 3D body, and I was just there as a being or a soul or energy, whatever, however people want to interpret that. But, you know, but she did go like this, and then it was like, so yeah, I do need to write it down. Thank you.
And you can start calling her in goddess, you know, mother goddess Isis, you know, she's available to us all. And yeah, I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much for sharing
we could really dive in deep with that. And it's something that I'll share on the next slide, if you want to do that for me, baby, about what. So the frequency session I gave is for those that have been initiated into the priestess pathway with, we went through initiations with Goddess Isis. So that was so awesome. But then we have the car body, which I briefly talked about, and I do Isis car activations. So we have points throughout our body that are channels. And like I said, it's the highest frequency before, you know, we can do, right? And when we go through this process of activating our car body channels, we activate it. We have a template, which is actually protected, every human being, by, where is your ring? Yeah, by the Eye of Horus. I unlock that for you, and then we start activating your car channels. And when we activate your car channels, we then charge them up. And that's when your life really starts changing and profoundly. So when you see on the screen here now, level 1 and 2, we do together. And that's going to, these are channels in your body. We activate your soul identity, your soul purpose, and we get deeper. And you can go through 16 levels of activation. And this is what I am put together in a 4-month container, because, you know, you don't want to do them all at once, because not that you'll explode, but, you know, some people are really that. But it is, each of these channels take 44 days to integrate. So I like to do it 2 every couple of weeks. And then I've devised this 4-month container with activating, and you know, we've got all the deeper meanings of what we go through, but also for us females, a new addition to that 4-month container that I got channeled from Isis yesterday is going through womb healing and activation for women, because for women, our wombs are our centerness of our universe. This is our creation. We make babies. It is the most powerful part, but it's so taboo. So going through a clearing, understanding to work with your womb, and healing and mending, the manifestation, the creativity, life just is phenomenal. And for us at the start, this 4-month container was going to be for men or women, because we can all go through it. Dean's going through the car body activations with me at the moment. And life changes. Like when you start, you're not going to be the same person when you finish, in the best of ways. So it's really for people that want to go through that journey and really understand the game of life, have the tools, and be activated in their body so they know what they need to do, connecting to themselves. So that's coming in September. I will send an email with, if that's something for anyone that's interested, has some questions, we can book a discovery call, we can have a chat on Zoom and talk about it. But this is a next level. I am going to offer another sneaky free just car transmission so people can really experience, because working as that 3D vessel with Goddess Isis, it's new to a lot of people, and I want people to, you felt it, Lisa, the power, and you're going to have the best day. Like even me, I just like, oh, thank you, I just feel good. And Dean's like, you know.
But when I receive it from Sam, it's absolutely like, I can feel it, like she does it while I'm working as well. Like just the transmission, I can feel the energies, the frequencies coming through me.
Like, did you just say, listen, he's at work like 40 kilometers or 40, what's that,
Yeah,
20 miles away.
Yeah.
And I will do what we did today with him. Yes, so continue.
So I was feeling like beforehand, I was working in a way that, you know, I was a bit frustrated with work and stuff like that. She's like, oh, I'm just going to do a transmission for you. You know, just be in that receiving stage. I was like, yeah, all right then. As soon as I said that and she said that, I just sensed a felt of peace, grounded, and I was just feeling that the whole time. And while I was feeling that the whole time, she was sending me a message saying, okay, I'm done. And I was just like, oh, really? Like I could just I just knew that I dropped and felt that transmission coming through. And throughout the rest of the day, I was really peaceful.
You as well.
I was loving it. I was feeling the energy. So, you know, these.
Oh, you gave me flowers.
Maybe.
I think he came home with flowers. So if you want flowers, you know.
Well, it is, you know, it's activating that love frequency. So it could have
and
been.
this is what the purpose is. It's really to support connecting with your higher self. With a lot of you are very gifted, Lisa, like you shared, you've already got, you know, that sort of connection. And within this program, I'll also be doing some channeling to be able to connect with your higher self, spirit guides, galactic team, because everything, like it is very, even though it's going to be a group experience, it's going to be very personalized as well. So that is coming up. Stay tuned if that's something that really interests your journey of life. We're wrapping up now, but I just want to share that everything that Dean and I do is of service. Like, I think we get the most excited when we know that we've received some sort of download, which can be an idea or information that we know if we share, it will ripple and help others. That's what we do. So we have that 4-month container that came from Isis, that came into me, and I am projecting and getting to help people. Dean has this amazing, if you like how Dean's mind works, and who wouldn't? I mean, he's not bad to look at either, really, but don't, because, you know, we're married. But he's in a revolution. He's divided a 4-week skill set program, which you can explain in a second. Okay?
Yeah, so okay.
I'll just go, yeah. So he'll explain for that in a second or a few seconds, maybe a couple minutes. But there's other things. It's like, I don't know, who knows? We run a network marketing business. Now, that is to create a ripple effect and an impact globally. And we're helping people that are a bit lost in the matrix system, that want to exit, but still want some sort of system to be able to become financially abundant. Dean and I are healing from the hustle, so we don't work like that. But we're building a massive movement within our space where people can start their own businesses next to nothing and build up and make an impact and get us as their mentors and coaches and healers. So we've got that aspect as well as our clean fuel drinks that help keep our vibration up high. But I want Dean to share his beauty.
So the inner revolution is what it says it is. You are going to go inside yourself to revolutionize your programs, your life into something better. So those tools that I gave you, I've got many different tools that are similar to that is going to profoundly change the vibration, the frequency that you're in. You are going to get me 24, well, not 24/7, but, you know, every day with unlimited
access,
unlimited messages, anything that you are going
Family
through.
dinner, family time, and you know,
Yeah.
there's going to
But
be all the
you can
things.
message me all the time in this program that I have. Also, we're going to get some live some live frequency healing as well, some genome healing. We're going to be transported into a copper pyramid, which I have some lovely sound frequencies that I have as well from crystal, clear quartz crystal pyramids that I have.
We learned so much. We're not even touching the surface. What's in it?
So like there's a many different things that I have in my program that is going to help you. We're going to heal a lot of different traumas that is going on in your world to change that as well, which is going to be weekly. And you know, at the end of the month, you're going to have tools. You are going to be free from a lot of different things that has been going on in your world.
Yes, the shackles.
Yeah, definitely the shackles. And you are going to be just loving life at the end of this program, and you are going to be wanting more after it. After that, you're just like, what else can I do?
I know you just want to move in, but you know, our house is pretty full. But I'm telling you, you come into our world and the ripple effect is profound. We really are just so humble with our community that is continuously growing globally, just to make that impact, to bring back unity, to bring back love. Life doesn't have to be so fucking hard, but it's hard to see that it's not going to be hard until you're out of it.
Yep.
So we are showing you how to get out of it, how to decipher, have a bird's eye view of your life, so you don't get pulled in and distracted from what's in here, your soul, your uniqueness, so you can project this amazing life that you all deserve. And that's where the disclosure, that's where we're raising our frequency and vibration. So if you have you tell me if you've got any questions, but otherwise, what I would love you guys, yeah, you can get rid of that. Oh no, leave that actually because of that.
Okay.
If you got some value, I would love for you to tag us in your stories.
Yes.
That would mean the world to us. Besides the fact,
one of you guys on the replay.
Yeah, on the replay.
The replay, of course, you know, you guys here, we are with you as well on the replay. You will receive this information, but we want to get feedback from you guys as much as possible through the emails or, you know,
yeah, however, you can send us an email with a
private message, anything like that. But we want feedback from you guys for what you've experienced, what you got out of it, the value that you got, everything like that, because that ignites us to give more of this back to you guys again. Like we have so much more to give.
Yes.
And we want that for you
it's
guys.
Like the time to really start to share. We aren't going to be those people that are going to hassle you, join this, do that, do that. This is purely shared that if it lights you up inside and you want to take another step further, you enjoy being in our energy, and you can see there's a connection and you feel that we could guide you, support you through your journey. These are your options, right? So that is all we're sharing that for. So there are handles if you haven't got it already. You can take a photo, and we want you to live your best life. And if anything, just look at the lighter parts of life. Like try to repeat at all the good things and have less focus and sharing your challenges. So you can get out of that, baby, because I want you want to press to the big screen?
Sure, I'll stop our share.
Oh, there we are. Is that us? Gosh, we didn't clean it.
Oh, you're in the States.
Didn't you notice that?
I didn't see that come up before.
No, with Lisa's accent. With our Aussies. Off you go, Jay. Here. If you have questions, I'll wait. And if you can get used to just dancing and this is one of our favourite songs. Hold on. Open up side.
Hold on.
You have to answer to the children of the sky. Thank Thank you. Just want to say thank you so much for your mission and what you each have bring. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Appreciate you. Thank you for your shares.
And I love that. You are preaching to the choir. This is, there's going to be more of all this. We are so excited to be a part of your lives. We are so grateful that you chose to be here today, watching the replay, being here live.
Yeah.
We love.
We thank you.
Love.
We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Have a beautiful time. Blessed life. So abundant, full of prosperities. We love you all. Till the next time. Please later.
It's going to be dancing.
Peace out. Don't forget. Bye.
Hold on.